Hey guys, it's Afra. Welcome back to the channel. Today I am talking to you about stepping outside of my comfort zone. So, in my first video, which has been about a month ago, because I'll be honest, I was nervous to come back and I thought no one's going to want to listen to me. But then I thought, God is telling me to speak. God is telling me to step into my purpose, which means I have to step outside of my comfort zone. And so, in the last video, I told you guys about the situation that happened with my daughter being diagnosed with leukemia and just everything that we went through over the year. It's hard to believe that it's been a full year now that she was diagnosed and treatment and has reached remission. But it has been a challenging year. And through the experiences that I've, had to deal with over the past year, I thought so long about like, what am I supposed to take away from this? What am I supposed to learn from this? And one of the things that I've come to understand after investing in myself and joining a development program a few months ago is that I need to get into complete alignment with my goals. I need to understand what it is that I want to accomplish and figure out how to make that happen. And so, through this program that I participated in, I had to list out my goals. I had to list out my list of non negotiables. I had to be very thoughtful about a timeline. And I had to really think about what it was that I was willing to invest in myself, whether it be my money, my time, my effort to make those dreams a reality. And in the 3 months that that I participated in this program, I authored a book and I started a business within 3 months, like 3 months. This is something that I've thought about over and over and over. I would say over the last 5 to 10 years, but it was always just a thought. I would never actually take an action on it. And just from joining this program and having an accountability partner walk with me, it really forced me to show up and make things happen. And so being on YouTube is something else that I've thought about doing for quite some time. But I thought to myself, who's going to want to listen to me? I don't know if I'm that interesting. I don't know if anybody will connect with me. And then I had to just say, okay, Opera, you are operating in fear. You need to pull back on that and you need to just do it. And so there's something that my pastor said to us one day. And you guys, this has been like 20 years ago. Well, maybe 18 years ago. But he said to us, if you want to know what it is that God wants for your life, this is what I tell you to do. And he said, and I don't make guarantees, but I guarantee you this will work. I'm thinking, I'm all in. Tell me, because I need to know. He said, what I want you to do is for the next 30 days, I want you to go to God in prayer and I want you to ask Him every single day to reveal your purpose and to ask Him what it is that He wants for your life. He said, every single day, you go and you pray and you ask Him this. He said, I guarantee you, He will reveal that to you within the next 30 days. And so I thought, well, you know what? Okay, because I am all for being up to a challenge and proving someone wrong. And so I did it. I was like, every day, I'm praying, I'm praying, I'm praying. And I will say, he was right. God revealed to me that my purpose in this world is truly to serve. It is to serve in some capacity, it is to help people who need help, who are less fortunate and just who needs some type of support in some way. But I never really could figure out how to do that outside of just volunteering. And so this YouTube channel is really a way for me to connect and help people in some way. I imagine there are people out there with children or parents or siblings or friends or whatever who have gone through a really tough time. It may not be cancer, it may not be an illness, but there's something that you've gone through that has been really challenging that has just taken you off the board. And you're like, I'm alone. I don't know what to do. I'm like 5 seconds from ripping the hair out of my head. And I know because I was there. I felt the exact same way. In the beginning, I was so strong and I was like, I've got this. I'll figure it out. I can get this done. I'm taking care of my daughter, blah, 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 until I hit that wall. And when I tell you there was complete darkness, it was like I did not recognize myself. I was just so sad that I really couldn't see happiness. I couldn't see joy. And it was just weird because I wasn't that type of person. And so I'm saying that to say, if you are in that place, if you have recently been in that place, or if you feel like you're headed to that place, you're not alone. There is someone who understands, there is someone who's been there, and there is someone that can offer you support. And I would love for this channel to be that support for you. And so I thought a lot about what I want this channel to look like. And I talked to this mentor of mine that I was just mentioning in the program that I joined. And I really wanted to focus on three pillars. I wanted to focus on just self development because I think just learning about ourselves, learning about our habits, our behaviors is the key to changing our lives. I wanted to be about something with career and helping people to develop. I work in the healthcare industry. I am a professional leader and would love to help folks who need help with things that align to career growth and development. And I would like for it to be something linked to faith. You've heard me mention faith, faith, faith several times. And the reason why is I truly believe that I connected to God on a completely different level over this past year as I was dealing with the issue with my daughter. When I tell you every single day I wake up, I walk my dogs, I come directly home and I sit down and I just read the Bible and I pray and I spend time with God. And just the absolute calmness and happiness that I feel from this is monumental. And so I definitely want there to be a faith component here. I am not here to be like a Bible thumping, telling you what to do person, but I definitely do feel like everything that I'm learning, the more that I read the Bible, the more that I pray, the more that I connect with God, the more I see that that book has the blueprint for what our lives really should look like and the key to happiness. And so I'd love to discover that together. So if you are interested in hearing about self development and self love, career, and faith, well, this is a channel for you. I'm going to create a Facebook community so that we can come together and chat with each other. I've got a couple things that I'm working on. I mentioned to you that I started a business, and I'll post those out here. I'm really excited about it. And so I would love for you to join this community, subscribe to my channel, and come back to see what's going on. I plan to post videos each week, a couple times a week, and they'll be focused on the three pillars that I just went over with you. And if you are dealing with something really challenging, I'd love for you to drop a comment and let me know what that is. And if there's something that you'd like for me to talk about as it relates to the cancer journey, I would be happy to help do that because there is a lot to learn, especially as you're advocating for yourself or others. I work in healthcare, so I really had an advantage there. But if you need help understanding insurance, understanding the way the hospital works, understanding treatment, just how to speak up, how to ask questions, I am here to help you. So, again, it's so good to be back. It's so good to talk to you. Posting this video is one of my goals. It's one of my challenges for myself. And so I'm just checking this off as another accomplishment because I got to tell you, I'm really not really nervous to be on camera, but I definitely feel like camera life does not suit me. I feel like I always look, 50 shades of crazy on camera. So I avoid all cameras, all videos, and yet here I am talking to you. So that is me overcoming my fear and stepping outside of my comfort zone because life begins at the end of your comfort zone. As long as we're doing the same exact thing every single day, over and over and over, we're not expanding or staying safe. The minute you step outside of that and lean into something that's hard, your experience changes and your life changes. And so that is what I'm doing here. So I look forward to talking to you in the next video. I would love to, love to, love to hear from you. So please drop me a comment. If you feel like there's something that I could do better, I will welcome that as well, because my goal is to get better each time I post a video and to grow this community so we can be just a community of people who are helping each other in either of the areas that I mentioned. So thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful night. Bye.